Hello everyone, welcome to Unacademy. In today's Toppers Talk, we had Kappa Sanumukha Rao from Andhra Pradesh. He had secured All India rank 325 in instrumentation. So anyways, before starting today's Toppers Talks, I would congratulate for securing such a good marks as well as score in instrumentation. And at the same time, I would also request be blunt, because many of the students who would be watching this video, actually they want help from you as a form of senior. So don't be much formal. Whatever the things you want to communicate to our viewers as well as your juniors, definitely you try to communicate those. So Kappa, at very
Yes.
beginning, I would like to ask, what about your family background? From which particular city you belongs from where you had did your BTech? Please go ahead.
Sir, my city, as I am start, I'm sorry, my village name is Narendrapuram,
Okay,
and my city is Srikakulam,
okay,
and pursued BTech in GMRIT
okay, okay,
in Rajam in
okay,
2018.
okay,
After that, I prepared for IES for 2 years,
okay, 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 okay,
and then because of some circumstances, I left them and got into MTech through GATE 2021.
okay, okay.
So at that time, before Corona was advantageous because everything became online. So for
Hmm.
that reason, I started preparation, gate preparation through online courses like
Okay,
Creatrix. After that, when came to MTech in NIT Andhra Pradesh,
okay,
I have seen that before in Gate 20, after 2021, that An Academy and Creatrix, Gate Academy and An Academy got collaborated.
uh-huh,
So after that, I started viewing the videos from Digital Electronics in Gate Academy, and
okay,
then some of the subjects from an academy. Because
okay,
Ankit Goyal sir, for that some subjects I have written from Ankit Goyal sir. Some of the
uh-huh,
subjects are written from the Gate Academy.
okay,
After that,
okay.
I started preparation from Gate Academy previous year questions.
Mm-hmm.
So I bought two books regarding communication and electrical
Okay,
instrumentation.
okay, okay,
So
okay,
after that, I bought that books and started preparation before the 3 months before gate exam.
okay, 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 okay. Kappa, when I was talking to you, the few number of things which was fascinating to me, the first and foremost
Yes, sir.
important thing, as you are saying, that probably you would be interested doing your PhD, but people do not have that, I should say, guts, or do not have that dare to pursue the PhD. Although being an electronics engineer, I feel doing PhD has been a great, specifically from the electrical and electronic side. So I would like to ask one question: how did you gather that courage that you will be pursuing your PhD? Please, Kappa Subarao, please.
It means when I am doing MTech, no, I thought that I first at the time of first means at the initial stage, I don't know that I don't have any initial knowledge
Oh,
for
ho.
doing
Okay, 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 okay.
because for doing like MATLAB operations of that.
Uh
But
huh.
after going after at the initial means at end of first year, I thought that I can do something. After that, last year also one first time I had applied for IIT Jodhpur
Okay,
for
okay,
sensors and Internet of Things.
okay, 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 okay.
Then they conducted some interview and they asked for some questions regarding probability and transistors and optical instruments.
Hmm, 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 hmm.
So I thought that we should go deep into the subject when I'm learning things.
And the next thing I would like to ask from you, like when I had a communication over the telephone, you told that probably you would be pursuing your PhD in VLSI domain. Specifically, being a
Yes, sir.
person from the electrical side, I had seen many of the students had that mindset. Whether they wants to pursue their complete curriculum either in power system, power electronics, only and only this. They do not even think that the
Yes.
VLSI has been a lucrative prospects where the electrical people can easily fit in. But how did you manage that
Yes.
mind setup to break in? Please, Kappa.
Uh, the first thing is that when I'm doing gate problems, sir,
Ah,
regarding analog electronics and digital electronics,
correct, correct.
that they came that we have to go means when I'm observing these mobile phones and laptops, they are thought that these are playing the crucial role in everything aspects
Great,
of life.
great, great.
So they are controlled by these two subjects when I feel like that.
Correct, correct, correct. Hmm, hmm,
So I
hmm.
thought to go VLSA for that.
Okay. And the next thing I would like to ask, So, are you been preparing electronic devices in parallel, or you had left the electronic devices as it is? Because as you have
Also,
been, yeah, please.
yeah, at that time, it is not in the subject of electrical engineering,
Yeah.
but when I went for IES coaching, in that the electronic division circuits is one of the subject.
Okay. Perfect. 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 Okay.
So at that time, I started reading about the subjects like how PN junction diode and what is the acting, I mean, the barrier voltage, what is happening
Mm-hmm.
inside that.
Correct.
Understood.
Correct. So I would request at least wherever you go for the interview, specifically for the VLSI, MTech or PhD, you should have a thorough knowledge of electronic devices, including IC fabrication, because definitely they are going to ask few number of questions. Why? Specifically or categorically you're from the electrical side, definitely they would like to judge your knowledge over the electronic devices side, because VLSI is all about the manufacturing, and that too in micros and nanos scale. So definitely electronic
Yes.
devices has to be thorough in any cost. If you have been from electronic side, they would presume that okay, he's been from electronic side, so he might be knowing about the electronic devices, so that your complete interview may go in analog side or digital side. But being an electrical person, definitely they are going to fire a bombard the few number of questions from the electronic devices itself. So I hope you must have been prepared with this.
Yes, I will.
Okay, okay. And the next important thing, what about your feeling doing an IT from Andhra Pradesh? How was the course curriculum? Did you find the time to prepare GATE once again? Did you have a little bit gap where you can put your extra effort towards the GATE preparation once again? Please.
Yeah, in NIT Andhra Pradesh, we can do gate preparation along with MTech also, because the timing is from 10 to 5,
Okay,
like from 10 to 12:30 and from 2 to 5.
okay, okay.
After that, we can do our own work in the rooms,
But
hostel
Kappa,
rooms.
that is also very difficult here. But if you're saying 9 to 5, almost you have been busy, and after 9 to 5, the person would be drained. It's not that easy as
No,
you are
so
saying.
sir, but thing is that in when we are in the terms of like in your lab, no, in front of the sir, the
Okay,
thing is that sir don't force you to do from 9 to 5 to read to do that work. They
okay,
tell that when you're interested, then only you can do. After that, you can do your own work. That
okay,
is mentality here,
okay,
because we
okay.
cannot put your own mind on for long hours, no. So
Correct.
we can take some gate book and practice questions, and then we can go on to the project.
Hmm, 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 hmm. Okay. So the next thing I would like to ask, Appa, uh, I would like to ask whether the decision for pursuing MTech from the college which you have been pursuing, was it been
Yes,
correct,
sir.
or whether it was a situational driven? What would be your take on this, and what you suggest to the student who might be getting this kinds of college? What has been your take?
Sir, but my situation first, before coming to the college, I am not interested in MTech, because at that time there is no government jobs like in 2020.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Correct.
So at that time there is no government job. There is no notification for any PSU. So I thought that it is better to not to waste the time. So for
Okay.
that reason, I came into MTech.
Okay. 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 Okay.
After entering into MTech, I started. It is better to do this MTech fully complete and full fledged. After that, we can do our own thing.
Hmm, 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 hmm. And probably, Kappa, are you been aware of or not? But wherever in any IITs or any NITs, if you'll go, 20%, 20 to 25% seats would be occupied by the Telugu only. Even my best of the
Okay.
best friends are supposed to be or has been my Telugu friends only, Rajesh Vaderubu, and I can remember so many number of names. So definitely, I
Yes.
feel that Telugu people, even in BTech also, in IITs, if we'll see, almost 20% is been occupied with Telugu's people only. So it's great actually.
Yes.
This kind of push the people are been having, no, doing the higher studies as well as the studies really fascinates a lot. That's great actually. That is why you have started MTech. The next important thing,
Yes, sir.
probably you have been pursuing your MTech from NIT Andhra Pradesh. Probably 1 year has been passed on. So will you continue this complete MTech, or will you switch it to the VLSI PhD you might be getting in future?
No, sir. I have successfully completed that. So after that means the second year. No, only I will be relieved in May. May
Okay,
first week or second week.
okay,
So it is better to do this project project. There is one project work part B.
okay, okay.
If it is will completed, and I can get power electronics and drives master degree.
No, but the problem may come, no, like if you get a call from any of the IITs for pursuing of integrated PhD, and if they say this has been my reporting day, but till that day, if your MTech from the NIT has not been completed, how will you manage that part? That I'm asking.
Sir, I can attend that. If they call for me, I can attend that, and I can get an interview or not. And I will attend for that interview, and then I
Hmm.
will put some 15 days leave. I will come again for health leave or something.
But that expense would not be much larger, no? Otherwise, your that curriculum would get hampered. That's what I'm asking.
Yes, but in the time of first year, no, there will be some subjects like maybe when compared to subjects, they are like written subjects now. So in
Uh-huh.
MTech, so we can manage that because there is not that much difficult,
Probably,
I think.
yes, yes. Because PhD would almost be a, you are going to spend 4 to 5 years. So definitely
Yeah.
that course curriculum is also been vast, and that people,
Yes.
IIT professor, they also know that the person is also been getting MTech from power system. So let him complete it, and again he can report
Yes.
to me, and definitely we can pursue that complete process. That is for sure. That is for sure. And another thing, Kappa, why did you been inclining towards a PhD in VLSI? Why don't we go for the MTech, or you are not been willing for doing MTech? Because people hardly
Sir,
makes. Yeah, please.
yes, as per my analysis, there is no much focusing on electrical subject. I mean, electrical power coring means they are never core companies are coming directly to the for this NITs.
No, no, Rao,
Just
Rao, Rao,
only they
Rao,
are
Rao, Rao.
coming.
I think you understood wrongly. What I'm saying, VLSI, you have
Yes.
been currently doing your MTech from NIT Andhra Pradesh. That is okay. But there also we have got a two path. No, either you can go MTech in VLSI, or PhD in VLSI. So why you have been focusing more over the PhD VLSI? That I am asking.
But because I am based on the subjects and according to like the companies are recruiting more to this VLSI subject only.
Hmm.
What I have listened that because compared to NIT Andhra Pradesh, there is one college like JNT Kakinada
Hmm. Hmm.
in that.
Hmm. Hmm.
So
Hmm. Hmm.
further in that also there is it is state college. In that state college also, Capgemini has came and recruited
Okay.
VLSA.
For
For that reason, I
VLSI.
am
For VLSI.
VLSA
Great, great,
for
great, great.
VLSA. So for that reason, or that even for lower NITs or lower colleges also, the bigger companies are coming. So it is better to switch from electrical subjects to electronic subjects.
And one another suggestion I would like to cater to you, but once you get consumed in
Yes.
any of the IITs for the PhD, no, forget about the gate
Uh,
at any cost. I had seen many of the times
yes.
what the student do, the parallel they would be preparing for the gate, at the same time they would also be pursuing their PhD. End of the day, they do not excel in PhD as well as gate both. Don't do at all. Don't
Yes.
do at all. Forget about the gate. Gate was a like a pedestal, and you had walked in and you have come to the PhD, and forget about the gate at all. Because the number of papers, the impact of the paper which we'll be producing in PhD actually, that makes sense and that will make you a person. Don't do that. Don't do, because I had seen many of the people have been doing like this.
Yes.
And the next important thing, so what do you suggest the student who have been from electrical and probably 2 to 3 years, they might not be scoring well. So obviously they goes through many ups and downs. So what you would like to communicate to them, how they may carry themselves and how they should prepare.
Thing is that sir, when we start the preparation, we have to prepare a full-fledged notes. That is one I have started
Okay, okay,
before
okay,
starting any course.
okay,
But um, after starting the course, when you have to solve some but on a particular concept, you have to solve some problems
uh-huh,
to get the concept to be experienced by ours. So after doing that concept, we have to go for get previous questions,
okay, 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 okay,
and
okay,
then we have to solve with that formulas. So
okay.
and that at the same time, when you are parallelly writing that notes, we have to when you are doing after doing the problems only, you have to write the short notes because then only we can understand which formula we have to write in the short notes.
Okay, okay, okay. So yeah, as you wants to communicate, apart from reading, solving the questions also have been very impactful, as you're saying.
Yes, sir.
And what about the test? Many of the times I had heard that the test has been very important. So the two things I would like to ask over the test: has it been so important? And second,
Yes.
if the person wants to tackle the test along with its preparation, how the person must tackle it? Please.
First, he has to means part-wise subjects. And in the subject, we have to like in test series. No, we can see like the part-wise, like concept-wise test series.
Okay.
So first we
Topic
have to
wise.
attempt that we have
Topic
to
wise.
topic wise.
Correct.
First
Correct. Correct.
we have to read the topic and then we have to solve the problems.
Correct.
And after that completing the topic wise, we have to go for subject wise. Then there will be mixed subject test series like yes, analog communications, analog and digital. There is some communication will be there. So the combination of subjects will be there. So we have to go for test series. And then before at the time of December and January, we have to go for full length test series.
Okay, 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 okay. So many of the times I had seen this is not that easy that the person would start the complete test from December onwards, because usually the time gets delayed and they start from 15th of January or mid of January onwards. So what is your take?
Yes.
What has been the ideal most time that the person must start giving the complete test or complete mock test? Maybe a December,
So
January. Yeah, please.
my point is that as per some gate means some academies will start the series from August September I think
Uh-huh.
when I am doing. So at that time only when you have started the subject after reading the concept at that time only you have to start the part that in subject concept wise test series.
Okay, okay,
Then
okay.
only we can write the mistakes notes and of all that.
Okay, okay. Please, please
If
go
I
ahead.
write that test series in December,
Uh-huh.
if I write the test series in December and January, then we
Uh-huh.
cannot make the mistakes notes.
Okay, 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 okay. A very genuine point has been raised, so I would like to ask few more questions over that point itself. So, have was going through only and only test you were watching your marks, or whether the proper analysis were made in each and individual paper? And if you have done it so, what was your point where the analysis were made? Please.
As I'm solving it, means after writing the test series, no,
Okay.
and I have when I'm doing the test series, I got some mistakes in the means in the test series. So I
Okay.
gone through after the test, I gone through the questions, and that what I am doing that when I'm writing some, I am doing the problems on that rough paper, no, and at what step I have done the wrong. I'm
Mm-hmm.
seeing that.
Okay.
Then I am that particular problem I am noting in that my mistakes notes, and then I am revising that questions sometime means a few days, 3 days, or 4 days after that.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
So the
Okay.
thing, if the same problem or similarity of the question is coming in the exam, then I can easily get that this is the problem in that question. I can understand.
Mm-hmm. The next thing I would like to ask, like if you gave a paper or you wrote a paper, which had
Yes,
a
sir.
span of 1 hour. So how much time you were involved yourself or involving yourself for the analysis? Has it been 15 minutes, 20 minutes on average? I am saying
The thing after test series, sir.
after test series. How much time were
After test
dedicated
series,
only for the sake of analysis of that paper?
analysis of that paper, I am taking 1.5 hours, sir.
1.5 hours, but means 1.5
Because
times. Ha.
yeah, I think my thing is that I what is the way of solving his method and what is my method. I am also do also because sometimes we are going
Great.
with wrong methods but getting the right answer.
Correct, correct.
That is there is one type of method I have observed.
Perfect, perfect. And probably in that process, you will save your effort as well as time. If that process has
Yes,
been
sir.
shorter,
I think most of the test series give shorter process. I have observed when compared to myself because I will go in long method, but
great,
they will
great.
do in short method.
Okay, that
So
means
I have to write.
okay. Means your basic concern was not only getting the answer. Even if you have
Uh,
wrote the test and A was your answer as well as in paper also answer has been A, still you are watching what was their process and what were your process
yes, sir.
and how you can get a fine tune in it. Is it?
Yes, sir.
Great learning, yeah, great learning. And the next thing, Subha, many of the times I had seen the student do not have clear cut idea how they will manage themselves in online mode of teaching. Like me myself, I have studied in Hyderabad in offline classes. So there, what happens? The
The-
teacher comes, and once the teacher comes, he becomes king of that class. You can't see here and there, you can't linger here and there, and you cannot talk. So obviously, the 1 year has been completely went the way the teacher has been teaching to us. But the online mode of teaching has been bit different. But what would
yes.
be your suggestion? How the person can make discipline and how and the way they can complete their course? What would be your take on it? Because in my case,
Sir,
I had been in advantage side because I was taking the offline class. But probably now that situation has been very crucial. Tell me, please.
as per my analysis, no, sir, online class is better than compared to offline.
Okay, 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 okay. Huh.
Why?
How?
Because no, when we having some particular doubt in some concept, no, we can rewind the video X number of times that such that this is your doubt will be completely clear. If we go for online offline classes, no, at the sir will tell one time at the board. So you have to clear. You have to means if you don't get the interest at that particular time,
Okay.
then your concept will be missed.
Hmm, 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 hmm.
That is one I have observed. After
Okay.
that, no, we have to means as per one thing I think we have to watch. We can watch the video for only 2 hours, 2 to 3 hours only in the
Okay.
online mode. That is one disadvantage
Ha, 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 ha. Correct,
because
correct.
there is like flickering happens in the laptop is no. So due to that some reasons, so we will get eye strain or something.
Okay, 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 okay. Okay. And how did you maintain your discipline? Because maintaining discipline has been a very, very tough task, which I feel is specifically in online mode of teaching as well as communication. So please, how did you maintain your discipline?
The thing what I have done is I have not went to any online videos. The thing is that I have if there is some you have Gate Academy and you have some YouTube videos, no? So what I have done, I have downloaded it in YouTube from
Okay.
YouTube,
Okay.
and then whenever I have time, I start watching the videos if I
Okay.
have any doubt.
I would interrupt. Have you downloaded those videos as you're saying?
Yes, sir.
Means you don't want to get distracted, so that in YouTube you would be watching one video, in between
Yes,
you'll
sir.
switch it to the.
For that reason only,
Okay, okay, okay. That's
because when that we are getting a skip, everything ads are coming in the middle when I am watching video.
correct, correct. That's great learning. What I feel. So definitely, once you go in social media, either of the social media, that distraction has been the major concern. So he has
Yes,
overcome
sir.
the way. Yeah, the important videos he have been keeping in his bucket list. He has downloaded it, and in isolation he had been probably watching that videos. Great, dear, great. And the next couple, Sanmukha, the what you would suggest to your juniors, what must be the sequence of subject they must start with, specifically categorically starting 4 to 5 number of subjects, please.
Sir, I think with respect to electrical and electronics and instrumentation, the
Mm-hmm.
major subjects are first thing is network analysis,
Correct,
circuits.
correct, correct,
After that, signal systems and control system. Why? Because no, they are fully mathematical.
correct, correct. Mm-hmm.
So we are fundamentally means great in these three subjects, no, they're all. I mean, if it is when compared to instrumental, it is like it is the signal system will be there in communications or some optical communications and transducers. The same concept will apply everywhere. And
Mm-hmm.
if we are strong in network analysis, then every subject will be covered with respect to electrical or EC or instrumental. I think.
Great, 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 great. The new insight which I am be getting, he is telling that the signal system should also be in your bucket list, because once you're done with the signal system, probably it is going to get used in communication. It is going to get used in power system, and specifically power electronics a lot. RMS value,
Yes.
average value,
Yes.
square wave, sinusoidal wave, maybe inverter, chopper, cycloconverter. Almost all concepts are getting used. So as you are saying, even the signal system should also be in top priority, as you are saying, no?
Yes.
And the next thing, the online mode of education we were taking. Have you been preparing your separate notes, or only and only you were watching video? And what you would suggest to your juniors?
It is better to write the separate notes because when you're writing the notes only, it can get into the brain. What I have think
Okay, 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 okay.
because even though it is time, if somebody says that it is a time waste, but thing is that watching the videos or anything for a long time, it is not better. When I
Not
feel
at all, not at all. And then
because
I would interrupt Kappa, but how many
yes,
times have you seen that video again and again? 2 or 3 times, probably that does not happen. No, only and only person flips their pages and once again they get frizzed up. What was your
yes.
situation?
The thing is that when means first time when writing the video, I started writing the notes.
Okay,
After that, when I am writing the notes at the starting of the concept, I written that timer means at what time started stopped
okay, okay, okay,
that concept.
okay.
So I started. If I am doubting that concept, no, I will
Uh-huh.
directly go into that video and then type that number, that 00153 or something. It will
Okay.
go to that particular point, and at that time the video will start. And then we'll listen that video. After that, I will stop it.
Great, great, great. What you are saying, while reading, if somewhere you're getting stuck again and again, so you are also noting down its time as well, as you're saying.
Yes, sir.
Great, yeah, great. But people should learn what I'm saying. See, going through the complete video, knowing where that exact concept has been taught, where you have been struggling again and again, this is not that been easy task. Probably you will be losing a complete one day, and end of the day, you will not be clearing that doubt itself. So what he's telling, wherever he had been finding himself is struggling, he's been writing that frame of time, so that in future, if he wants, he will watch that video once again. I had never actually listened this important fact. Definitely, Kappa, that is going to help the students. Now, Kappa, the next important thing, whatever the things you want to communicate to your juniors and the students who would be watching to you, so it's open to you. Please, Kappa.
I suggest them to start the preparation from now itself. Because if it is freshers, no, we have to start from now only.
Okay,
It is
okay.
better because full stat means because they don't have the minimum knowledge when we are at freshers. Because when I am at 2018, I don't have any knowledge regarding this. Like I have, even though I am studied from electrical branch,
Uh-huh.
before coming to the coaching center, I don't have minimum knowledge.
Okay,
Just I
okay.
have just I got a semester of that like the at that only. Like I don't have complete knowledge about to be electrical.
Hmm, 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 hmm,
But when
hmm.
I entered into the coaching center, they started teaching from basics, every basic, each and every basics. So I thought it is better to join for coaching centers for 3 months instead of going for 4 years.
Okay, 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 okay. Please go ahead, go ahead. No issue, no issue.
And after that, it is better to start a network analysis subject first, and then solve the number of questions from first from we have to give priority to gate PYQs questions because they tell us how the exam will be, how
Okay,
the paper
okay.
will be.
Hmm, 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 hmm.
Then after solving the PYQs, then you can go through the if you have any doubt, when you are having any doubt, go to the classroom practice questions. Like no, when your sir will solve the subject,
Correct,
telling the concept after the concept, they will solve one problem.
correct,
So
correct.
from that problem only, you can understand the concept,
Hmm.
concept what we have get.
Okay, okay.
So in that way, we have to do that. After that, when the uh, learning the concept, we have to solve some problems. After that, we have to do write test series from on that
Okay,
concept. Means
okay.
when it started from September or August, we have to we have to revise the short notes. We have to read the write the short notes when I am solving the problems.
Hmm,
After
hmm,
solving
hmm,
the
hmm.
problems, because you can understand which type of formulas will be appear in the exam. That
Okay,
is we have
okay.
to know.
Correct, 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 correct,
Because
correct.
if I write every point in the notes as a short notes, then what is the use of getting writing the short notes?
Correct,
That is
correct,
one
correct,
then.
correct.
So as per the previous year questions, we have to design. I mean, we have to design our short notes based on which points we have to get. I mean, sometimes some short notes take away the full concept, such that then only we can understand what is the formula regarding that.
Correct.
Sometimes we do not require full concept regarding that formula. Just we have to write like if there is E is equal to 5 Z by 60 P by A, then we have to know what is flux. Phi means flux per pole. If you write flux per not pole, means non many poles, no, then it become means in exam you will give total flux you will give, but we don't know that is flux per pole. Then we will get a mistake. In that way, we have to write each and turn detailed explanation in short notes.
Correct, correct, correct,
That is
correct,
one I
correct.
had.
So I think we had a great talk with the Kappa, and few of the important most thing which I can conclude from his talk is being the first and important thing. He's taking plunge electrical to VLSI, and I don't think it has been a very difficult task. It's been a very very easy task. Even Kappa, I would just share a story with me. I had four number of
Yes,
students. They were from the
yes,
electrical
sir.
background, and their
Yes,
rank
sir.
were somewhere 2000, 3000 rank, and one girl was having rank of 500 in electrical. I forced her to go doing her MTech in VLSI. He
Yes, sir.
agreed. She agreed actually, and she did her MTech. I forgot probably from IIT Kharagpur. In between, she also got recruited in NTPC, but without
NTPC.
high NTPC, but without letting me
Yes.
know, she dropped NTPC. She dropped NTPC, and what
Mm.
happened? At last, she got placed in AMD with package of 32 lakhs. AMD.
Okay.
So
Oh,
what
I
I
know,
had
sir.
seen.
Because this will be graphics, like laptop
Yes, yes.
graphics.
But she has been manufacturing side of VLSI only, integrated circuit only. And even the
Yeah,
two
yeah.
students, for them also I forced to do MTech from only VLSI only. So they did MTech from IIT Hyderabad. One girl did MTech from the IIT Hyderabad, and now she's in Finland. So
Finland.
Finland.
Okay, sir.
So, and not only Finland, she's been working with Apple. She's been working with Apple.
Apple.
So what I'm saying, I
Okay.
don't understand why the electrical people had make that work that they had just been made for power system and power electron. Literally saying you do not exactly know anything about the power system and power electronics. In BTech, we
Yes,
don't
sir.
even know the 2% or 3% of the power electronics and power system. And the people say it has been my core branch. I had been competent in it. You do not even know the 2% or 3%, and people make
Yes.
themselves as a gentleman in power system and power electronics. And what they would do, they would just go for the power system and power electronics only. But what I say, what has been the demand of the current scenario, that part should also be there in my mind. And the next important thing, the one another person who did MTech in VLSI now has been working for the electrical. Force Marshal or Snyder,
Sorry.
what they do, switch gears and all, they
Yeah,
create
yeah.
switch gears. In switch gears also,
Production users.
now we had a microcontrollers, and within the microcontrollers the VLSI programs are being used. So
Yeah.
what he's been doing, he's been utilizing the concept or the knowledge what he has earned
Of
in power
in
system,
VLSA.
and but through the
Yes.
VLSI. and
VLSA.
and best thing which I had known about the IITs, what they would do, they would keep their course curriculum very flexible. You can opt 4 to 5 number of elective subjects from the electrical background as well. So within your
Yes.
PhD, definitely 4 to 5 number of subjects you can build your profile in power system along with VLSI, power electronics along with
VLS.
VLSI. So
With
end of the day, you
VLS.
have been a complete package for the industry. No, I don't understand why the people don't think in that way. They would just think power systems are, see what they think, machine. So we do MTech machine, power system. That means we had to do the MTech in power system, at worst power electronics. But they don't want to make themselves as a readily available package for the industry. And what I think you have been doing great actually. And keep in mind, the electives should also be selected in such a way that you must be building your profile, which has been the current requirement of the industry.
Yes.
So Kappa, I think it was a great talk to you, and definitely viewers as well as your juniors are going to learn many of the things from you. So okay then, thank you very much.
Yes.
Okay then, bye
Thank
bye,
you.
bye bye, take care.
Bye.
Okay,
Bye.
bye.